Our first guest, who is one of my absolute favorites, if he doesn't get you motivated, I really don't know who can at this point. We first met celebrity personal trainer, wellness influencer, and author Joey Thurman last season when he joined our show in a conversation that we had about the minds of modern men. The Tam fam loved him so much, we wanted to bring him back, and Joey is here to talk about his new book. It is The Minimum Method, the least you can do to be a stronger, healthier, happier you. I love that concept. Joey says big life changes happen when we aim to do less, not more. Tam fam, please help to welcome back to the show, Joey Thurman. Come on out, Joey. Welcome back. Hello, dude. You're so awesome. Good to see you. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'm telling you, when I got this book, my dad was in the Army for 30 years. My mom was an educator. If I came in and said, I'm going to do the least and I'm going to get more, they would have been like, pack your bags and get out of here. But it's such an interesting concept. How did you come up with this?
I mean, really, beginning of COVID, I started doing less working out and sleeping more, and I thought, I've got something here. And all my clients like, what's the minimum effective dose? Sleep, nutrition, exercise, and sometimes we don't need to go maximum every single time. Let's pull it back and let's dial it in every single aspect of our life so we can give everybody out here just relief that you don't have to do so much so hard.
I love this because, again, going back to these like notions and mantras, it's work hard, play hard. But the idea is that you got to work hard so that you can play hard. But you're saying, no, but that doesn't mean slacking off. Because I think sometimes people think that's the counter. So you're telling me to slack off, I never have to work out and I'm going to look great.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not what I'm telling you. I mean, some things...
Because I was going to say, I'll eat a bunch of hamburgers and max out on that.
You're like, did you see this guy who came on and said he ate a bunch of hamburgers? So sometimes we need to do the hard things in life at a minimum to make life seem easier. And some things are easy. Hugging your child, being with your loved ones, those things are great for you. So we can do easy things in life, but sometimes we just need to push just a little bit at a minimum for maximum results.
And so for people who don't know, I mean, you have legions of fans, but you've worked with actors, Terrence Howard, for example, who we love, best man. Let me tell you, that reunion was amazing. And you've worked with a lot of different chefs. So a lot of very famous people come to you for advice, but a lot of this started from within for you. You were on the show before, you talked about your own personal challenges and finding what it meant to be a modern man. I think we have a clip of your last appearance on our show. Let's play it.
I was diagnosed with depression at 13. I went through a lot of things. I've been medicated off and on my entire life. My mom took me to suicide watch at one point, and I was ashamed of that for a long time. And realizing if I share that and my vulnerability, and the first time I really did with my TED Talk, and that just came out, and I had so many people come to me. And there's a lot of things in my life that I keep private. But I feel like if I can help people by this inner pain and turmoil that I have, that's gonna help them, it's gonna help me too.
The advice that you give is because you've walked the walk.
Yeah, because what I've realized is physiology and psychology, they're one and the same. If you don't take care of your body, you don't take care of your mind, one is going to be affected. This biology responds to averages over time, and it's going to affect you. So
How was it affecting you before you found this path forward?
I was really scared for my own life, to be quite honest. And once I started just looking at like COVID hit and everything, and let me focus on my son and my child, my wife really helped me do that. And then I started implementing these minimal strategies for myself and then my clients. I was training people online and like, instead of, oh, you're on your menstrual cycle right now, how about you work in on yourself instead of working out?
See, because that looks like maximum to me. I'm just gonna be honest, like looking at this video, first of all, my director has now played it 6 times. Stop showing that video. That looks like maximum to me. That's minimum for you.
So for me, I need to add a little bit more. And so people are like, oh, I want to look like you. Well, one, nobody can look like anybody else besides yourself unless you're a twin, right? So focus on that. But for me, I need to have that much volume to keep progressing. For people that haven't worked out in a long time or just starting, like why would you want to work out 6 days a week? Why not 1 day a week just to start? Why not 2 days a week? And do what you're not doing to keep progressing along the way.
So you have some do's and don'ts. Some people believe, and you can raise your hand for me because I'm curious about this. There's a notion that you should work out at least an hour, that it should last an hour. How many people, raise your hands, who believe that? So they don't believe you should work out an hour. I don't believe it either.
I don't know where we got this arbitrary number that you need to work out for an hour a day, because your workout can be very efficient in 10 minutes, or you can be very lazy in an hour.
Okay. What about cardio? You must do cardio to lose weight. I believe that. That's what I've always been told. What do you say?
Well, here's the thing. Cardio helps burn calories, but resistance training increases your metabolic rate, and we don't stop breathing when we lift weights, so you're getting cardiovascular benefits from that too.
Okay, so I don't have to do cardio to lose weight. Is that true?
You don't have to do cardio.
Okay.
There we go.
Real quick, two more here. Weight training makes you bulky, because some people say, I don't want to weight train because...
That's good.
False.
Smart crowd.
I know.
Yeah, weight training, you have to eat a lot. You have to increase a lot of volume to add a lot of bulk. And there's no thing as lean muscle tissue. Muscle tissue is muscle tissue. So if you want to look lean, it's calories, macros, and micronutrients.
Okay, the last one here. Sleep is an important part of your fitness routine. It is. That was easy. That was easy.
Yeah, people always say they'll sleep when they're dead, but here's the thing. If you sleep less, you will die faster and be dumber.
Right.
So we need to sleep more to help our body repair and recover.
Well, that's interesting because, I'm a napper, right? One of the things that left my life when I gained my son was naps, because I don't have time to nap. But now I've started my 2023-2020 me is making sure I take a nap. I took a 15-minute nap before that's why my voice is hoarse. I took a nap because I said I need to be able to focus, and I need that little respite of time. So I can reboot in 15 minutes.
Well, you're a superstar.
No, well, no. That's all I have. But how many hours? Because that's always the great debate. How long do you sleep at night?
Yeah, 6 to 9 hours. You want to sleep an hour and a half increments, because that's when you can wake up during your sleep cycle. So when you rotate at night and you move, that's when you're at your lightest sleep stage, and that's when you should probably wake up. So think about 6 to 9 hours, and that's an average. Some people need 6, some people need 9, but try to take how long you sleep, hour and a half, hour and a half, hour and a half.
How many do you get?
There's 7 to 9 hours.
7 to 9 hours. That's good.
Yeah.
That's why you look like you look.